Hello, friends. You are on the Heart of Success show, and I'm your host, Larisa Vakulina. I go live every Wednesday at 2 p.m. South Australian time zone. And here on this show, I'm sharing with you knowledge, experience, methods, tools, tips, instruments, and just personal stories that can help you to look at yourself from different angle, help you to build and create the life that you want, that can show you the struggles and wins of other people, and also it motivates you and inspires you to look at your life and see that possibly you can inspire thousands. You can inspire thousands and thousands of people with your story. I invite you to jump on my show and share this space with me to share your stories and your struggles, challenges, your goals, your wins, your achievements, your rewards. So today I was thinking to start to chat about from hustle to healing, how this process and how these two different spaces in our life happening. And a lot of time when we hustle a lot, we have it from this automatic knowing or automatic trained mind and automatic skillful programming that we got through institutions starting from very early age. And how we hustle because we feel that we need to compete with other people, that we need to be better than others, or we need to be more intelligent than others. We need to do things in the same industry, but somehow different. So we try to find a way how we can create and build this competitive advantage, how we can tweak and twist different services or products or the way we deliver it to be more attractive, to make more sales, to have more contracts to sign, have more clients to come our way. And sometimes when we function from that hustling space, we're so busy of doing all of that I listed, we don't even have the chance to feel ourselves. What is really needed for me? What is really here? And what in the moment I'm feeling, and how my navigation system is communicating to me what I need right now in that moment. So I've been there. I know exactly how you feel, what you do to be on the top of the mountain, to be mega successful, to have it all, achieve it all. But when we really look deep within ourselves from that external mega success, we found a lot of gaps that are we in the beginning we want to just shuffle under the carpet. We just want to suppress it because externally we look so good. Externally we so admired by other people, and seems like we having it all. We live successful, almost glamorous lives, but really when we look deeper within ourselves and start to not suppress what we really feel and start to really truly and honestly ask ourselves a question: what do I really feel? How do I really feel today? Having all this mega success and hustling so much, what it is here for me personally. Am I happy? Am I connected to other people the way I wanted? Am I connected to myself? Am I fulfilled enough so that I can say my life is a beautiful adventure and I'm doing what I love to do and I'm doing it the way I wanted to do and I'm doing it with people I want to do? Do you feel that you have complete choice of how you want to live your life and you live in it? Do you have that? And if you don't in some areas of your life, let's say you're not feeling 100% healthy, you feeling tired, you feeling worry, you feeling anxious, you feeling fears, you feeling doubts and confusions, well then it's an invitation to look deeper. And if you have some conflicts with your loved ones, with your children, possibly with your colleagues, or maybe a boss, or maybe someone around you that really make you feel triggered, make you feel not appreciated, and you keep this resenting feelings, you keep the resentment, you feel like you judging these people, you feel like you want them to behave differently towards you. Well, these are all signs for you to start to really unravel and analyze all of these questions, because when you are here from your hustled life, have absolute mega success, you achieved it all, you have houses, you have cars, you have investment, you have seemingly happy family, you have husband, you have children, but when you are in a silence of your bedroom, maybe in the quietness of your aloneness, are you really feeling this same success? Are you really feeling the joy and fulfillment of what your mega success is externally happening? Like, is there a translation from that external achievement into your internal fulfillment? Well, this is the paradox. And this paradox is so close to my heart because I lived that. I lived this paradox. I was mega successful. I have number of achievements. I built multi-million dollars businesses. And yet I felt so lonely. I felt so not enough. I felt like I need to hustle more to be able to control everything around me, external people, events, situations. I felt like if I'm losing control, I'm going to lose everything that I worked for so hard. So if you're feeling the same, I really, really would like to invite you to look at yourself a little deeper. I want you to start to notice these signs and notice what you notice. Like if you're noticing yourself questioning, but not taking this further into knowing the answers, or maybe into knowing the answers, but not taking next step to have the answers for these questions. So I really invite you to do that. Otherwise, you paving the road towards a big, huge, deep crisis. And it is much harder to get out of that crisis rather than when you become curious right now. If you become curious right now, everything seems okay. Everything flowing. Everything is coming back to you. You put in a lot of energy. You put in a lot of your work. You have so much effort to achieve that mega success. You hustling, and you know when you hustle, you're gonna to have results. But the result gonna be always external if you're looking at this from that angle. If I'm hustling, I'm having result. But if you're not hustling, what's gonna to happen? And if you're not hustling, but you honoring what is within and what these answers are boiling there, and you constantly try to put them back, but they still boil, the quicker and the more you will pay attention to this right now, the more you will save yourself from collapsing into the crisis. And a crisis could be in different forms. It could be health crisis. It could be relationship crisis. It could be professional crisis. It could be energy crisis. It could be your own personal identity crisis. So there's many different types of crises that you create when you not honestly look at where you at right now. Where are you at right now in this moment? If what I'm saying somehow resonating with you, if what I'm saying just a little bit ringing the truth, well, possibly it's time for you to start to question and have the answers, not only have the question and suppress it and keep going and thinking it's gonna to disappear itself. It won't. It won't. Because I have been living these two words by myself. I was mega successful. I was achieving a lot. I was awarded in different types of business achievements. But yet, here, on that personal space, on this space of the quietness or the stillness, I felt all of these questions, but I never was brave enough and honest enough with myself to stop and say, I want answers. I would keep myself even more hustling. I would create more busyness with my tasks, with business, with other people. I would just run away from all of these questions that would come up in my quiet time. And then I hit the bottom of it because I didn't pay attention. I was running away from it. But the universe is always showing us what we need to pay attention to. And I didn't. And I know there's a lot of bright, talented, very active, and very successful women out there that is doing the same. I just want to invite you to look at your life from a little bit different angle. What if you talk to yourself first? What if you ask yourself a question? Am I happy? Am I willing to pay that high price to keep running my business to that mega successful level? And if the answer, just a little bit, would say, no, I would like to change something. Well, before you need to change something, you need to know what you change. You need to define clearly what it is. Do you want to spend less time on controlling, on managing on micro managing your business? Do you want to delegate some tasks to other people? Are you trusting them enough to do that? There's so many questions you need to ask yourself if for the life that you live in mega success and hustling and not having that internal happiness, fulfillment, joy, inspiration, that motivation that will equip you and support you to create more. Well, then I invite you to look at it deeper. And if you want some clarity, if you want some support, I'm here to support you. I was there. I know exactly how you feel and what's happening within your mind, within your logic, within your trained knowledge. But you're not opening up to involve all of your faculties, all of your spiritual intelligence, all of your emotional intelligence, because you keep suppressing your feelings. And this road is nowhere. This road is gonna to create a lot of pain, and then you will feel with that crisis when it's banned into your life. It's almost like someone will take the rock under your feet. You're gonna to spin until you land again and find back your own personal identity, your personal identity, not the external ego, external success, definition of success of somebody else. That is already you doing it. You already achieved that. You already achieved the external standard model of someone else's success. So now I invite you to start to find your own, discover that in a personal genius of you, and start to look at your life from that point of view. And if at the stillness and quietness of your personal space, you would say, I don't want to live my life like that anymore. I don't know. You may have not answer. You may not knowing how and what to live, really. But when you accept that you cannot live it anymore like that, and you know exactly that you don't want to keep living like that, it is already a first really, really effective step. Accepting yourself at that moment of not knowing what's next. And possibly if you need a support, well, then you're welcome. And also I wanted to just discuss a little bit about authority. How and whom do we trust? Whom do we trust? Well, this topic gonna be my next episode. Whom do we trust most? Are we trusting our trained mind that taught us to compete, that taught us to create competitive advantage, that taught us to run and be participant of this rat race, the external race, who is better, who is faster, who is more hustling? Or are you feeling that there's a different possibility that you can live your life with much more ease, with effortless creation, with purpose, with belief that you have more to give others, that you have more to share with the world? Not only your brilliant, logical, trained mind and capacity to do things, but possibly something that beyond your scholastic skills, beyond your logical trained mind. You possibly can invite all of you and create differently, more effortlessly, more joyful, more meaningful stuff. This is possible. So next episode, I'm going to discuss whom do you trust? Who is your authority? Do you have your own personal authority, or do you trust other people and they guide you what to do in your life? So thank you so much for being with me here today. You are brilliant, successful, absolutely talented woman. You have so much power and energy, and you already doing it. You already having it all. But if you're missing something inside of you, please pay attention. Don't really leave it up to a chance, because I'm guaranteeing you're gonna to start to create some not really pleasant experiences. So come forward, take that first step, and try to find these answers within yourself, with the help of friends, with the help of some other mentors, coaches, or you can contact me for that too. I would be happy to help you and guide you and take your hand and show you how you can involve and use all of your God's and divine given capacities, not only the intellect, but also much more powerful navigation compass, which is your heart and connection. So thank you so much. I'll see you next week.